Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something that has genuinely changed my life, and that is the power of side hustles. Specifically, we're diving into the top 10 side hustles you can start in 2025 to unlock new income streams, develop valuable skills, and maybe even build the foundation for your own business. This isn't just about making a bit of extra cash on the side, it's about designing a life with more freedom and intentionality. The world of work is changing, and having a side hustle is becoming less of a nice-to-have and more of a must-have for financial resilience and personal growth. Aspiring entrepreneur with a big idea, a college student trying to manage tuition fees, a stay-at-home parent looking for a flexible way to earn, or a young professional wanting to diversify your income beyond the 9-to-5 grind, there's something in here for you. We're going to move beyond the generic advice of start a blog and get into the practical details. I've spent a lot of time researching and even trying some of these myself, and I want to share what I've learned with you in the most transparent way possible. Throughout this video, we'll explore each of these 10 side hustles in detail. For every single one, I'll give you a clear explanation of what it actually involves day to day. We'll look at real-world examples of people who are succeeding in these fields, so you can see what's possible. Crucially, we'll break down the pros and cons of each, discuss the realistic potential income from beginner to expert level, and outline the specific skills and tools you'll need to get started. My goal is for you to finish this video feeling inspired, but more importantly, equipped with a clear, actionable plan. Let's get into it. All right, kicking things off at number 1, freelance content creation. At its core, getting paid to create content for businesses and individuals, writing blog posts and articles, scripting YouTube videos, creating social media captions, designing graphics, producing podcast episodes. Every brand needs content. Many don't have time or expertise. That's where you come in. Think of it like being a specialist on demand. A company might hire you for a series of 10 blog posts about sustainable finance. They hire you instead of a full-time writer. Example: Sarah wrote for small tech startups. She used Upwork and LinkedIn to find clients. She built her portfolio, raised rates, now works with B2B SaaS, and makes 6 figures remotely. Niching down made her the go-to expert. Pros: flexibility. Set your hours, work anywhere. Build a portfolio and in-demand skills. Cons: inconsistent income, feast or famine. You also handle marketing, invoices, chasing payments. Coming in at number 2, online tutoring and coaching. This side hustle leverages the power of knowledge transfer. If you have expertise in any subject, whether it's an academic field like mathematics, chemistry, a musical instrument like piano, a language, public speaking, Excel, you can teach it to others online. The pandemic really accelerated the acceptance of online learning, and now it's a massive industry. I know a university student named Alex who was studying computer science. To make some extra money, he started tutoring high school students in Python programming over Zoom. He used a platform called SuperProf to find his first students. He was so good, and his students saw such great results that word of mouth spread. He eventually created his own simple website, started a small mailing list, and now has a wait list of students. He charges $60 an hour and works about 10 hours a week, which nicely covers his living expenses and more while he studies. Number 3 on our list is a really interesting and creative one: print on demand, or POD. This is a type of e-commerce where you create custom designs for products. T-shirts, mugs, posters, phone cases, and you don't hold inventory yourself. Instead, you partner with a third-party supplier that prints your design and ships after an order. Animation, design, order, print, ship. Your job is to create designs and market your online store. A great example is a designer I follow. Let's call her Chloe. She's an artist who loves minimalist city line drawings. She opened a Shopify store and integrated it with Printful. Paris, New York, Tokyo t-shirts, tote bags, art prints. She promotes her store on Instagram. When someone buys a Paris t-shirt, Printful gets the order automatically. Printful prints it and ships it to the customer. Chloe just collects the profit, retail price minus the base cost. All right, at number 4, we have a side hustle that is in ridiculously high demand: social media management. In today's world, almost every business, from the local coffee shop to a global corporation, needs a presence on social media. But many business owners are either too busy running their company or simply don't understand the ever-changing landscape of platforms like Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook. As a social media manager, you step in to create their content schedule, their content, manage their content, engage with their audience, help them grow their online presence. I have a friend, Ben, who started this as a side hustle while working a corporate marketing job. He loved creating content for his personal Instagram. He noticed his local gym had a really poor social media presence, so he approached the owner and offered to manage their Instagram account for a small monthly fee, $300 a month to start. The gym's engagement and membership inquiries skyrocketed. Number 5 on our list is one of the most accessible and versatile side hustles you can start: becoming a virtual assistant, or VA. A VA is an independent contractor who provides administrative, technical, or creative assistance to clients remotely from a home office. Think of all the tasks a busy entrepreneur, executive, or small business owner has to do but doesn't have time for. Managing emails, scheduling appointments, booking travel data entry, customer service, light bookkeeping. A VA takes these tasks off their plate so they can focus on growing their business. Maria was a stay-at-home parent with a background in administration. She wanted a flexible way to earn money from home. She started by offering her services on a platform called Fiverr, advertising herself as a VA specializing in email management and calendar scheduling for busy founders. Her first client was a podcast host who needed help booking guests. Maria did such a great job that the host recommended her to others in his network. She now works with 4 long-term clients for about 20 hours a week and has built a stable, reliable income stream that fits perfectly around her family's schedule. The pros of being a VA are numerous. The barrier to entry is very low. If you're organized, reliable, and have good communication skills, you can start. It's incredibly flexible, allowing you to choose your hours and clients. It also exposes you to the inner workings of different businesses, which is an incredible learning experience. Moving into the more technical side of things, our 6th side hustle is app or web development. This involves building websites, web applications, mobile apps for clients. In an increasingly digital world, every business needs a website, and many are looking for custom software solutions to streamline their operations or serve their customers better. If you have coding skills or are willing to learn them, this can be one of the most lucrative and rewarding side hustles you can possibly have. The demand for good developers is astronomical. A fantastic real-world example is a guy I followed through a coding boot camp. Let's call him David. He was working in a non-tech role but spent his evenings and weekends learning web development through online courses on platforms like FreeCodeCamp, Scrimba. His first project was building a simple, elegant website for his friend's new bakery for a few $100s. He put that project in his portfolio. He then used that to get a slightly bigger project for a local law firm. Within 18 months of starting to learn, he was consistently earning $3,000 to $5,000 a month from freelance projects, eventually giving him the confidence to quit his day job and go full-time freelance. The pros are, first and foremost, the high income potential. It's also intellectually stimulating work that involves problem-solving and creativity. You build tangible things that people use, which is incredibly satisfying. The cons are significant, however. There is a steep learning curve. At number 7, another hot e-commerce model, dropshipping. It's like print on demand, but for existing products from third-party suppliers. Here's how it works. You set up an online store and list products for sale. A customer buys from your store. You purchase the item from the supplier, often on AliExpress. The supplier ships directly to the customer. You never actually see or handle the product yourself. Your profit is basically the customer's price minus what you paid the supplier. Example, someone finds a Galaxy projector lamp on AliExpress for $15. They build a slick one-product Shopify store for that lamp. Then they create compelling video ads for TikTok and Facebook. They list the lamp at $49.99. When an order comes in, they forward the shipping details to the AliExpress supplier and pay $15. They pocket roughly $35, minus ad spend. Many 6- and 7-figure e-commerce brands started this way. Pros, low startup cost, scalable and location independent. Cons, highly competitive market. Ad costs can eat into profit margins. You're also at the mercy of suppliers. Quality issues and slow shipping can create customer service headaches. Income is highly variable. Beginners often lose money on ad spend while learning. Number 8 is a side hustle that I think is one of the best for building semi-passive income: affiliate marketing. This is the process of earning a commission by promoting another person's or company's products. You find a product you like, you promote it to others, you earn a piece of the profit for each sale you make. You're a commission-based salesperson, but through content, not door-to-door sales. Example, a tech YouTuber who reviews cameras. They include affiliate links in the video description for each recommended camera. A viewer clicks the link and buys. The YouTuber earns a small commission, 4% from Amazon. Imagine that video gets thousands of views every month. One piece of content can generate passive income for years. This can be done via a blog, a YouTube channel, a podcast, or a niche Instagram page. Pros: passive income potential, low cost. Very low cost to start. Just a platform to create content on. A single post or video can earn money for years. You also don't have to deal with creating a product, managing inventory, or handling customer service. Cons: takes time to build. Volatile. You won't make money overnight. Income can be volatile. Commission rates can change and you're reliant on the merchant's success. Coming in at number 9 is a side hustle that truly allows you to scale your knowledge. Online course creation. This is similar to online tutoring, but instead of teaching one-on-one, you package your expertise into a digital course. You record a series of video lessons, you create worksheets and resources, and you host it on a platform students can access anytime. You do the work once, and you can sell it over and over again. It's the ultimate way to move from trading time for money to building a scalable asset. A great example: Emily, a graphic designer. She was constantly being asked how she created her vintage-style illustrations. Instead of answering repeatedly, she created the Vintage Illustrator's Toolkit. She filmed 20 video lessons showing her entire process. She created downloadable templates, and she hosted it on Teachable. She launched it to her small Instagram following. She sold it for $197. The course now generates a consistent $5,000 or more per month, allowing her to be more selective with client work. The pros are immense. Scalability is the biggest draw. Your earning potential isn't tied to your time. You build a valuable asset that can generate income for years. It also positions you as an expert, which can lead to speaking gigs or consulting opportunities. Last but not least, at number 10, we have a highly practical and in-demand side hustle: remote customer support. As more and more businesses operate online, the need for excellent customer service has never been greater. Many companies, especially tech startups and e-commerce brands, hire remote customer support agents to handle inquiries via email, live chat, phone. Your role is to be the helpful, friendly face of the company, answering questions, solving problems, and ensuring customers have a positive experience. A very common real-world scenario is someone like James, who enjoys helping people and is a good communicator. He wanted a flexible remote job he could do in the evenings. He applied for a part-time remote customer support role at a growing e-commerce company that sells skincare products. He was trained on their product line and company policies. Now he works 15 hours a week from his home office, primarily answering customer emails and live chats about order status, product ingredients, return policies. It provides him with a stable, predictable extra income every month. The pros of this side hustle are its stability and accessibility. Unlike many freelance gigs, these are often part-time positions with a set hourly wage, which means predictable income. If you work 15 hours a week at $20 an hour, that's an extra $1,200 a month in stable income. So there we have it. 10 very different but powerful side hustles you can start in 2025 to completely change your financial trajectory. As we've seen, the value of starting a side hustle goes far beyond just the extra money. It's about learning new skills, building your confidence, creating new opportunities, and designing a life with more autonomy and purpose. In 2025, having diverse income streams isn't just a luxury. It's a key part of building financial security in an uncertain world. The internet has created an unprecedented level of opportunity for anyone willing to put in the work and learn. The key now is to take action, but not to get overwhelmed. You don't need to do all 10 of these. You just need to pick one. Look through the list again and think about what genuinely excites you. What aligns with the skills you already have or the skills you'd love to develop? What fits your current lifestyle and commitments? The best side hustle for you is the one you can stick with consistently. Don't chase what seems most lucrative. Chase what you find most interesting, because that's what will sustain you through the initial challenges. Start small, stay consistent, and be patient. I would genuinely love to hear from you. Which of these 10 side hustles sparked your interest the most? If you found this video helpful and want more content on productivity, entrepreneurship, and designing a life you love, please consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.